Hey, what's up everybody, Scotty here. Welcome back to another episode of Pillars of Eternity. This episode we are continuing with the Buried Secrets quest. Alright. This level's not too big. You're gonna fight some new enemies. Knockdown does not work on these guys.
Hey. Hi.
Let me go ahead and save because I've already changed all that gear and I don't want to do it again. Be careful with some of these chests.
All right then.
Yeah?
Actually be very, very careful with these chests. Got another ring of deflection, very handy. Wonder if I can put both of those on him. Yes, I can. That is very nice. Whoops. So I've got 10 deflection on him. Very, very nice. That's gonna be my tank.
I'll get it open. I've got it.
Hey. I'll see what I can do. The work of a moment.
Alright. Oh wow, that actually didn't hurt me this time. Okay. So you got this find a stock. It's very handy for her. 1319 with 51, 1927 with 38. I'm gonna stay with accuracy because creatures will.
Hey.
If you do really high burst damage, you will aggro really fast.
So that. Yeah. Hi.
Alright, so now I'm gonna rest because his health is very low. Save often because you don't want to have to make a mistake and do some unwanted combat where you can kind of screw up. Alright, this part is not too bad. It's just 3 shadows. It's honestly best to just lure them all here.
Hey there. Hey there. Leave it to me.
Alright, again.
Hey.
Use him because he has really high deflection. These are going to be trapped. See? This one, you don't really get crap. I thought there might have been something over there, but it's a different area. You're going to have to fight a phantom, I believe. Just a second, but this is very nice. Alright, it's gonna go on him. I'll show you what we just got. The only thing special about this is it's embroidered with the Sunburst emblem. Ethos. There it is. I'll show you the weapon just picked up. These long two-handed blades, two-handed swords are easily distinguished from great swords by their narrow, spike-shaped blades and stocks are not commonly used by warriors in dry wood, but their value is heavy. Their value against heavily armored opponents is undisputed. We already are familiar with this, so not gonna bother reading any more of it. Yep, there's that shadow phantom.
Hey there. All right then. How may I help?
I hope this is a new combat. And it's not. It kind of sucks.
I'll get the next one.
We just leveled up with the Bestiary Progress. So now more familiar with them. It is best to go up top first. This kinda want to lure them out. So there's going to be a few of them in here.
Hey. Laying low.
There's not much in here
I wonder what this is.
except for this. Almost forgot. Agates are common in Aora, oft used by craftsmen for the bright colors. Their considerable hardness also lends them a variety of more practical applications. I haven't honestly read the copper. This high volume dry woodian currency is used in everyday trade and the basis for most transactions. There's another currency we have. It's like a silver. Second. Alright, come over here, flip this switch. Water down here is not drained. This part can be a little annoying. But we'll do that last.
Hey. Yes?
I have different spells with him, don't I? Yes, I do.
I shall. Worth and rough.
Move, dude.
You're not
Come
getting
on,
to
it's just
me.
a shadow.
All right then.
Huh?
think that one's trapped.
Steady does it.
Athosian prayer. You can read through this if you want. Potion of Fleet Feet. Empowers target with unnatural speed, increasing their movement rate. There's the silver one. Silver finning. A large silver coin is used as a large transaction in the Dare Empire in many of their colonial territories. Crumbled note. This is fairly intact, but it is crumbled. Parchment itself. This right here is just pretty much talking about a guy who likes to use these poles over here because they have restoration properties. But this guy spends a lot of time in there, and it's talking about the key. Because this door's locked.
Hey.
This can be annoying.
Of course.
This is what you need to get the key. Too bad you can't get in these poles to regenerate health. I'm gonna fight more of those oozes in here. Fight more of those oozes right down here. In a second, I'll show you. These enemies in here can be difficult. I need to rest again.
All right then.
There's no enemies in here.
I'll have it in no time. The work of a moment.
Got a unique flail, pry bar. Gaun's share. Also known aspect of the god ethos, Gaun represents the cycle and nature of life in the seasons, and is often portrayed as a farmer wielding a scythe. He enjoys popularity among the more rural followers of the ethos, who are drawn to his varying identities as provider, shepherd of the dead, and defender against justice. This weapon, although it doesn't do much damage, it also kind of restores your endurance as you hit. We are definitely going to be getting that and equipping it on our tank. She may have 50, 15, 21. That'll work. It's only one less. Silver Lucy, whatever it was coming. Valium coin found in dry woods is a silver fish. So names a resemblance to the scales of a fish. Let's bloodstone. I believe there's something else in here. No? Okay. Light rises from the bones as you approach. You have a moment to register the faintest image of a standing figure, features blur and mist of smoke before the world tilts. It is as if you have stepped sideways into a new life. You are racing down a flight of stairs, following the weaving circle of torchlight. Your own panting breaths are loud in your ears. Panic in your shoes, robes are like foul. Your robes are like foul steps, and you nearly stumble before their hand reaches out to grab your arms and steady you. A fellow acolyte who smiles in encouragement as you reach the bottom. You run around past the shallow reflection pool as it marks the lowest point of the temple, following the dark shapes of the older priests as they lead the way towards the narrow hall that leads you to the vault. You pass one of the torchbearers as you go. So as you're reading this is how you see it. The harsh illumination of the flames reveals a familiar face. For a moment, your awareness spans time and identity. Do you think Wharton joined you here at the bottom of the temple? In the memory, he glances at you for a moment, then he looks past at someone else. I'll come back once they're gone, he says. He's saying. You're being pressed along by the crowd, and his words are growing faint. Just keep quiet. We can't take any chances. Inside the vault, golden relics gleam like the memory twist jarring loose from the memory chest jarring. You lose for one moment and plunging into another like a flung doll. The only darkness around you now. You think to yourself, blinded until the knowledge settles into you like a cloak, and the countless have all burst away. You know now. Oh, excuse me. You know now to. Yeah. There's a crackling noise somewhere to your left, a wet, slurping gurgle, and a ragged sob. You cannot see, so you cannot know which brother or sister has fallen, which digs after what water body may provide. You hear a faint murmuring to your right, a familiar cadence of prayer, but you no longer recognize the words. You two are tired to do harm. The thirst is like fire within you. Your tongue is thick in your throat, and every breath is a struggle that leaches strength from you. There is a light, they said, at the end of every bout of darkness, but this one does not end. Spirit releases you, come back to yourself in pieces. Your vision clears, and the vault around you is revealed once more. You cast the muted hues and sickly illumination. The soul is drifting the fading fog. Fear wafts off the spirit and weaves, fraying at your own emotions. I'm actually going to use their own religion because it seems to be fair enough for them. Alright, we gotta return to him.
Hey.
But up here, we've got kind of a boss battle. It can be tough. Okay. Now it appears there's just one scolder here, but there's actually three. There's two whelps and a king. Don't worry about the whelps. Focus on the king. The king does all the damage. When he hits extremely hard. Okay, so now first thing you want to do is freeze him. Knock him down. Use this
Yes.
on the face. Yeah, knock him down, dude. Somebody freaking do something. Gosh. They're not doing what they're supposed to be doing. He was probably stunned. You know, if you actually did your freaking job, you might get something done. Yeah, you've got to take him down as quickly as possible. Just keep the king CC'd.
Beyond.
King's dead. Yeah, if you go for the little guys, if you focus on them first, use your CCs on them, that king will just annihilate you.
Alright then.
And we got a new helmet. We did just a second. Now he's starting to look like a tank. The Pilgrim's Lasting Vigil. +1 resolve and perception. There's a lot of reading. So this helmet actually fits him pretty good, because it was used in a war and he's a former soldier too. And come up here. Snuff a candle. Okay, now we can just turn here.
Greetings.
Of course not. Just never good to linger around these places. That's all. He actually killed him. Used one to do the attack on this place. Oh, well, I mean, he locked them in the temple to, he locked them in the vault to kind of protect them, but it didn't really help. So that ends Buried Secrets. What ended up happening is Weirton worked for Lord Raedric, and he knew there was going to be an attack on this temple. He warned the priest it was going to come, but they never listened. They continued to pray and do their daily duties. When the guards came to attack the temple, slay everybody, the only thing he could think of to help save them was lock and hide them in the vault. After a while, he thought the guards would disappear, but things never really died down. It just got even worse in the guild fell because of Lord Raedric and his fear of Hollowborns and superstitions. So people ended up dying. But at least he wanted somebody to go down there to check on the vault. And so what we pretty much told him was go bury them and live a better life, you know.
Hey.
Anyways, thanks for watching this episode. We've now completed Buried Secrets.